We went from absolutely demolishing bosses together to not using our brain and start making very poor choices. At the end of the day though, me and my buddy got this, so it's fine. What's up y'all, it's your boy iPlugAndPlay, and in today's video, I figured we'd do a no-nonsense review on what I consider to be a relaunch of the forgotten and underrated Souls game, Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen released back in October of 2023, and as I do remember correctly, Lords of the Fallen was aimed to be the biggest release of the year, and the hype around it was insane. A lot of people appreciated the game for looking just like Elden Ring. Surely did look inspired by it, only for us to be disappointed at launch with a bunch of bugs, combat feeling janky and underwhelming, story being alright, and the biggest disappointment of them all, the game's hyped up co-op not having shared progression, which made a ton of people refund the game. The only reason I didn't is because I love playing Souls games solo, so I didn't mind it at all, but it is quite an upsetting direction that they went with at launch. But here we are now, 2 years later, and the developers went on and did the biggest update for Lords of the Fallen in version 2.0, which to me, based off what they added in this patch, with shared progression co-op, refined combat and movement, improved combat audio, dedicated jump button, and so much more, you cannot tell me that this update is not a relaunch for Lords of the Fallen. It is everything we expected when they first launched the game back in 2023. I was not able to finish the game when it first released, because I felt the issues the game had were certainly underwhelming, and I had no desire to go on and finish the game. But with this update, however, I decided to jump back in and give it another chance, as I do very much appreciate developers who do not give up on their games and just aim for that cash grab. I can tell they have been working on this update for a while now, and certainly I have been seeing the major changes from its core gameplay and feel of what is meant to be a beloved Souls game. I have decided to play the game in co-op with a buddy of mine, as the game finally is now a shared progression co-op. So I will be able to experience the game the same way my buddy does alongside me, rather than people just jumping into the game at launch with their friends like it's a tarnished fold figure. The combat feels a lot better now, in fact 1,000 times better. It certainly feels great getting into these boss fights, which I've always said the details and art direction that they went with the boss fights and the arenas have always been eye-catching and amazing to experience. As I am currently working on this video, I am still playing through the game with my buddy, and we plan on completing the game because we are both having fun and enjoying what Lords of the Fallen should have been 2 years ago. But it's okay, because eventually they did fix these problems. And a ton of people, including me, are happy that the devs did not give up on the game, and it can finally shine before Elden Ring Night Rain takes over and absolutely buries this game. I'm kidding, sorta. Overall, I am absolutely having a blast in Lords of the Fallen, and I appreciate the devs for making this happen, because I was a big supporter of this game when it first released, so it crushed me for what it went through at the start. I am happy to be back on it and having a great time. If y'all are 50-50 on getting this game, don't even hesitate, it will not disappoint, I promise you. The game is currently on sale right now on Steam, and I'm sure on other consoles as well. So take advantage of that now and enjoy the game, because with version 2.0, it definitely seeks justice. At launch, this game was for sure a 4 out of 10. Now with the current version of 2.0 update, I'm giving Lords of the Fallen a solid 8 out of 10. Great work to the team. I appreciate developers that always work on their craft to do things better. If y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment your thoughts and opinions below, and hit the subscribe button to follow up with future reviews like the one you just watched. I appreciate the support, guys, and like always, I will see y'all in the next video.